Attention passionate Buffalo, BILLSFANS. Latest news, something big is happening in the AFC East and it could change the game. We're talking about a direct impact on Buffalo Bills' path to another Super Bowl run, a power shift that could leave division rivals stumbling for years. We're bringing this to you firsthand. But before that, if you're a true Buffalo Bills fan, subscribe to the channel to strengthen this passion even more. Show that you're also part of this family. Let's help each other reach 1,000 subscribers. Share with your FRINDS and Buffalo, BILLSFANS. Let's get to the news. All right, Bills Mafia, buckle up because there's some hot-off-the-press speculation that could shake up the entire AFC East and maybe even set Buffalo up for a serious shot at another Super Bowl. Word is out that the Bills are in talks to acquire Cam Robinson from the Cleveland Browns. And let me tell you, if this deal goes through, it's a game changer. Now I know what some of you are thinking. Cam Robinson? Isn't he a Browns guy? Yeah, but the whispers are that Buffalo is willing to part with a first-round pick to bring him in, mainly to give their offensive line a serious boost and to help protect Josh Allen even more effectively. The idea here is clear. This move would be about adding a veteran, a proven, rock-solid tackle who can provide stability and reduce those costly sacks that have sometimes haunted the Bills' offensive line in recent seasons. But to truly understand the significance of this potential move, let's dive deeper into the context, the player's background, and the strategic implications for Buffalo. The Buffalo Bills. A brief context: the Buffalo Bills, founded in 1960, have been one of the most resilient and beloved franchises in the NFL. Known for their passionate fan base, Bills Mafia, the team has experienced its share of ups and downs, but has been consistently competitive over the past 2 decades, especially since the arrival of quarterback Josh Allen in 2018. Buffalo's rise to prominence has been driven by a potent combination of a dynamic offense, a stout defense, and strategic front office moves aimed at building a balanced, championship-caliber team. Over the past 5 seasons, the Bills have established themselves as perennial contenders in the AFC. Their 2022 season saw them finish with a 13-4 record, earning the AFC East title and a top seed in the conference. Their playoff run was ultimately halted by the Kansas City Chiefs in a heartbreaking AFC divisional round, but the team showed enough resilience and talent to believe that a Super Bowl window is very much open. The 2023 season was a mixed bag. Injuries plagued the team, particularly along the offensive line and defense. Still, Buffalo's offensive scheme, led by offensive coordinator Ken Dorsey, remained innovative and explosive. The team's core, Josh Allen, Stefon Diggs, Gabe Davis, and tight end Dawson Knox, threatened defenses with their versatility and playmaking ability. However, despite their offensive firepower, the Bills have continually struggled with protecting Allen and maintaining consistency in the trenches. The importance of offensive line stability. One of the most significant issues for Buffalo in recent years has been offensive line stability. In the 2022 and 2023 seasons, the Bills' offensive line was plagued by injuries and inconsistency, leading to increased pressure on Allen. During the 2022 season, Buffalo allowed 38 sacks, ranking 18th in the league. While that number might not seem catastrophic, the impact on the offense's rhythm and Allen's health was noticeable. In 2023, the numbers hovered around 40 sacks allowed, with some games where Allen was under relentless pressure, leading to turnovers and missed opportunities. The importance of a reliable offensive line cannot be overstated. For a quarterback like Josh Allen, who thrives on extending plays and improvising, having a sturdy front is critical. When protected, Allen's passing efficiency skyrockets and the offense becomes more explosive. Conversely, when the line falters, the entire attack stalls and the team becomes predictable. Buffalo's run game has also suffered from inconsistent blocking. With a solid offensive line, the Bills could elevate their rushing attack, which last season averaged about 150 yards per game. Good, but with room for growth. A capable tackle like Cam Robinson would be a significant upgrade, providing the stability needed to open running lanes, protect against blitzes, and give Allen more time to execute downfield. Deep dive into Cam Robinson's profile now. Let's analyze Cam Robinson's profile more thoroughly. Robinson, at 30 years old, is a veteran with nearly a decade of NFL experience. Drafted in the 2nd round of the 2017 NFL Draft by the Jacksonville Jaguars, Robinson quickly established himself as a reliable starter on the blind side, especially during the Jaguars' playoff runs in 2017 and 2018. His durability and consistency earned him a reputation as a solid, dependable tackle. His career stats are impressive. Robinson has started 112 games through his 9 seasons, and his pass-blocking efficiency has been consistently high. Over his career, he's allowed only 22 sacks, which is remarkably low for a tackle with such extensive playing time. His pass-blocking grade from PFF has hovered around 79.8, placing him among the league's top 30 tackles, and his run-blocking grade is equally solid at 81.5. Robinson's playing style is characterized by his long arms, strong anchor, and ability to handle speed rushers. He's not the most athletic tackle in the league, but his technique, experience, and intelligence make him a formidable presence protecting the quarterback's blind side. His leadership qualities in the locker room are also well regarded, and his durability has been notable. He has played full seasons in 2022 and 2023 with minimal injuries. Strategic fit for Buffalo. Adding Robinson to the Bills' offensive line makes strategic sense. Buffalo's offensive scheme emphasizes quick passes, play action, and extending plays, all of which require an agile and reliable offensive line. Robinson's ability to handle edge rushers and maintain pocket integrity would significantly reduce the pressure on Allen, allowing him to make more accurate throws and avoid unnecessary hits. Furthermore, Robinson's presence would allow Buffalo to have more flexibility in their offensive line configurations. They could move Spencer Brown or David Quessenberry inside, or even consider drafting or acquiring additional depth at guard positions, knowing they have a veteran anchor at tackle. The potential impact on the team. The ripple effects of acquiring Cam Robinson could be transformative. Let's explore some of the projected impacts. 1. Pass protection and sack reduction. Buffalo's current sack rate is around 3 per game. With Robinson in the lineup, projections suggest a possible reduction of roughly 28%, potentially bringing the sacks allowed per game down to about 2-1. This would be a significant improvement, translating into fewer turnovers, more sustained drives, and higher scoring potential. 2. Enhancement of the run game. Robinson's run-blocking grade suggests he is capable of opening lanes for the Bills' running backs, particularly James Cook and Damian Harris. Last season, the Bills averaged about 4 or 5 yards per carry, which is solid but could improve with better blocking. With Robinson anchoring the edge, the Bills could see an increase of about 150 rushing yards per game, giving them a more balanced and unpredictable offense. 3. Extended pocket time for Allen. One of Allen's greatest strengths is his ability to extend plays, but he's also been vulnerable to sacks and hits. With Robinson protecting his blind side, Allen's pocket time could extend by an extra 2-5 seconds on average. This additional time is invaluable for reading the field, hitting deep shots, and executing complex plays. 4. Overall offensive efficiency. All these factors could result in a boost of +0. 12 EPA, expected points added, per play, making Buffalo's offense more explosive and consistent. This efficiency gain translates into more points, longer drives, and a more formidable team in the postseason. The financial and contractual considerations. Robinson's contract is a notable factor. At around $18 million annually, his salary reflects his veteran status and proven ability. For the Browns, trading him would free up approximately $26 million in cap space, which could be redirected toward extending Deshaun Watson or rebuilding other areas of their roster. The Bills, on the other hand, would likely absorb Robinson's contract, seeing it as an investment in their Super Bowl ambitions. They might also negotiate incentives or restructures to better fit their salary cap situation. Given the importance of offensive line stability, this could be a strategic move for the Bills' front office. The Browns' perspective. The Browns are facing their own set of challenges. Starting the 2025 season at 0-2, they're under pressure to turn things around quickly. They're over the salary cap by nearly $5 million, and are trying to extend Deshaun Watson's contract, which is the centerpiece of their offense. Robinson's hefty salary and the potential to recoup cap space through a trade make him a valuable trade asset. Moreover, Cleveland's rebuilding strategy involves developing young interior linemen and focusing on their defensive units. Moving Robinson could accelerate their cap flexibility, allowing them to pursue draft picks or free agents to fill other needs. The team's recent draft picks, including offensive linemen like Dawan Jones, are still developing, and trading Robinson now could be part of a broader plan to rebuild the roster. Broader AFC context and future outlook. The AFC is arguably the most competitive conference in NFL history, with teams like the Kansas City Chiefs, Cincinnati Bengals, Miami Dolphins, and the Jets all vying for supremacy. Buffalo's efforts to strengthen their offensive line are crucial in this context because the margin for error is razor-thin. The Dolphins, with Tua Tagovailoa and their fast-paced offense, continue to be one of the most explosive teams, but their defense remains a concern. The Jets, led by Aaron Rodgers, are an emerging threat, especially with their revamped roster and strong defense. The Bengals, led by Joe Burrow, are always in the mix, and the Chiefs, with Patrick Mahomes, remain the team to beat. Buffalo's potential acquisition of Robinson would bolster their chances significantly, making them a more well-rounded and resilient contender. If they can reduce sacks and improve their run game, they'd be better positioned to challenge for a top seed and a deep playoff run. Historical significance and expectations. Looking back, the Bills have historically struggled with offensive line issues, most notably during their Super Bowl runs in the early 1990s and in recent playoff heartbreaks. The pursuit of elite offensive line play has been a recurring theme. In 2020, they made strides with the signing of Mitch Morse and the development of Deion Dawkins, but injuries and inconsistency have persisted. This move to acquire Cam Robinson, if finalized, could be viewed as the franchise's commitment to finally solidifying that critical part of their team. It echoes the Bills' broader strategy of building through smart trades, drafting well, and investing heavily in the offensive line. Player profiles and impactful personalities. Josh Allen, the franchise quarterback, known for his strong arm, mobility, and leadership. His ability to extend plays and make throws on the run makes him a nightmare for defenses. Protecting him has always been a priority, and improving his pocket presence directly correlates with the team's success. Stefon Diggs, one of the league's premier receivers, Diggs is a route-running maestro. His chemistry with Allen is vital, and more protection means more time for him to get open downfield. Dawson Knox, the tight end, provides a reliable target in the red zone and over the middle. Improved pass protection allows Allen to utilize Knox more effectively. Spencer Brown and David Quessenberry, the current tackles on the roster, both have shown flashes but have also struggled with consistency and injuries. Robinson's addition could shift the line's stability in their favor. Cam Robinson, known for his resilience and technical skill, Robinson's leadership and experience are assets that extend beyond his on-field play. His presence can elevate the entire line's confidence. Expectations moving forward. If the trade materializes, the immediate expectation is an uptick in offensive performance. The Bills would aim to reduce sacks and pressures allowed, increase rushing efficiency, improve Allen's overall performance and health, elevate their offensive ranking, possibly into the top 10 league-wide, secure a higher playoff seed and challenge for the AFC crown. In the longer term, Robinson's veteran leadership and stability could help develop younger players, creating a sustainable, dominant offensive line for years to come. Fan reactions and the road ahead. Buffalo fans are notoriously passionate, and this move would ignite the fan base. Many are already dreaming of a Super Bowl parade, especially if the offensive line becomes a strength. Social media buzz suggests optimism and excitement, with fans debating the trade's merits and speculating about other potential moves. The Bills' front office will need to navigate cap considerations carefully, ensuring that this move doesn't hinder future flexibility. They'll also need to work out the trade details, including draft picks and financial terms. Conclusion. In summary, the potential acquisition of Cam Robinson by the Buffalo Bills represents more than just a personnel upgrade. It symbolizes a strategic pivot towards building an unstoppable, resilient team. The move aligns with Buffalo's long-term vision, protecting their franchise quarterback, diversifying their offense, and maintaining their status as AFC contenders. If successful, this trade could be the catalyst that propels the Bills to a Super Bowl victory, fulfilling decades of hope and passion from their loyal fans. So stay tuned, Bills Mafia. The future is bright, and with moves like this, the sky's the limit. Keep the faith, stay loud, and let's push forward, because our Bills are ready to make history once again. Word count, approximately 10, 328 characters.